The morning fog wrapped around Mudeungsan Mountain, like fingers of death. April 20, 1977. Park Hong-suk pressed his back against the cold earth wall of his cave-like dwelling, watching 7 men emerge from the tree line below. The demolition crew had returned, their steel tools catching the pale sunlight like fangs. 23 years old, built like a wildcat from years of mountain life, Park had earned the nickname Mudeungsan Tarzan from the other squatters, but there was nothing heroic about what was coming. The shanty town that once housed 20 families had been systematically destroyed, leaving only 4 structures clinging to the mountainside like stubborn weeds. His calloused fingers wrapped around the iron hammer he'd been using to carve out a study room from the rocky ground. A study room, of all things. Even in this hell, he'd dreamed of education, of escape from the crushing poverty that had followed him from Mudeungsan County. Final warning, come out now. The crew leader's voice bounced off the granite walls. These weren't just bureaucrats with clipboards. These were men with sledgehammers and crowbars, ready to tear apart his last sanctuary. Park's breathing grew shallow. He'd watched them destroy his neighbors' homes, scatter their few possessions like garbage. Now they wanted his. The hammer trembled in his grip as rage built like a storm in his chest. The crew spread out, confident in their numbers. 7 against 1. They had no idea they were hunting a man who knew every shadow, every crevice of this mountain. A man with nothing left to lose. Minutes later, 4 bodies would lie broken in the pit Park had dug for his dreams. The mountain would claim its tribute in blood, and South Korea would gain its most infamous urban legend. The Mudeungsan Tarzan was born that day, but so was a ghost that would haunt the nation's conscience. Current status 2025. Nearly 5 decades later, the Mudeungsan Tarzan case remains one of South Korea's most haunting criminal stories. Park Hong-suk was executed in 1980, but his story continues to captivate true crime enthusiasts and social historians alike. The case is frequently cited in academic discussions about Korea's rapid urbanization and its human casualties. Today, Mudeungsan is a UNESCO Biosphere Reserve and popular hiking destination. The exact location where the tragedy occurred has been reclaimed by nature, though local guides occasionally point out the general area to curious visitors. The case has inspired documentaries, books, and continues to spark debates about social justice and the price of development. Recent Korean films and dramas exploring class conflict often reference this case as a pivotal moment in understanding the dark side of the country's economic miracle.